Hello and welcome back to Super Sanctum Tower Defense, the following episode from the one you last watched. Let's start here. We did that episode last time, we only got the 1 star due to a poor kind of showing. I did, I was going to do it on camera, but I did spend the skill point on damage. For the electrical field, 20% extra damage. I was considering doing the money back guarantee thing, because after getting both points filled, we'd have 0%, which would allow us to just chop and change our towers as we see fit, because we'd always get our money back every single time we sold something. So those levels where we had air creatures and we didn't have the money to necessarily kind of build more towers, and we couldn't take the other towers away, because it'd be cost ineffective kind of thing, inefficient. That may actually help in the future. You know, if I wanted to go back and get the 3 stars or the 2 stars or whatever else that's there for me to get, then I could perhaps, once I've leveled up to the point where I've got all of this kind of stuff going on, then I could do that. Based on the fact that there's probably some nasty enemies, I went for 20% damage. Looking at the enemies, we have the armoured big walker, which is a pain in the ass. We have these new creatures, which is the hoverer and the hoverer boss. As they're hoverers, I don't know if they need anti-air or ground weaponry. We have obviously both currently, so it doesn't matter. I swapped out the Kyros in the last one, the Keros, however you pronounce that particular thing. With these, it worked out cost effective. I could lay 2 or 3 near a set of guns, and that would be $40 to $60 points, whatever. Whereas this is like 75 just for the one. It can fire over a longer distance and slow things down, whatever else, so it definitely has a bonus of sorts, but in some of the levels where we weren't getting a lot of cash, this worked out well for us. So this is the kind of setup I like. I've gone for a little bit more damage on our electric gun. So that's the crazy looking map we're going to be doing. What I was considering previously, next one, these dudes, we got these unlocked at the end of the last video. The Explorers spawns a deadly pack of Explorers. Only one Explorer pack may be placed at a time, and it takes 40 seconds to cool down. Now, our mine only takes 18 seconds, our freeze takes 32, our energy takes 26, and our lovely little reverse thing only takes 24 seconds, so 40 seconds is a lifetime in this game. But if they are that deadly, if they really are that good, then that's fine. And the cooldown being 40 seconds almost doesn't matter to a point, because obviously we can only place one at a time anyway, so as long as they're still alive or they've still got ammunition, I don't know how they would necessarily work, then I guess the 40 seconds wouldn't matter, because if they just lived the entire game, if I put them out on round 1 and wave 1, and they survive to wave 20, then, or 10 usually, wave 10, then we've kind of, they've served their purpose. We don't need the cooldown to worry. But if they are attacked by the monsters and killed by the monsters, then obviously we have to wait however long it takes to put them back in somewhere else. So I'm not excited about changing anything we have, because they all work really, really well for us so far. I do want to try them out, but I don't know if I'll try them out here. So we'll just go here. I got an achievement for doing something, but it wasn't on the screen long enough for me to really do anything about. It's one of these really frigging annoying ones, where they have that portal, so I've had to block those 2 off to make that walk longer. I probably could do that and have them walk that way around, and I might actually block that off. No. What do I want to do? Probably block that off, have them walk around, but then have them block that off, and then have them walk around that way. Although that is actually, I apologise. Just trying to think what the best way of doing this is. So That's too short of a walk. If we go up here and then that way, so I want to block that off, but then I want to block that off, and that seems like a little bit of a longer walk, and we can kind of put towers and stuff in there, which should be good. I can also push them out this way a little bit, because these aren't actually costing me anything to lay. It doesn't really matter. I can put as many down as I like. I'll put one in the corner here just so we can get some shots off of them. We'll put one there just so if we need a tower there we can do it. Almost semi-annoyingly, I didn't need those to a point. No. See what I mean? In terms of they're already going to walk down here around here, so those are kind of almost a semi-pointless act. So what do I want to do here? Let's push them all the way up there, and then probably out there a little bit. Yep, well, I mean, that's a fairly decent layout in terms of length and whatever else. I think I'm going to put some tower bases just around the place, just so we've got a few more options to put guns down to hit them. Should we need to lay more guns down? We've got $200 to kick this off with, so we may just go all electrical gun. I definitely want one there because it can see quite a bit. I might stick one up there because again that can see quite a bit, and then I think I will just spend some of the cash on some machine guns, Gatling guns or whatever they're called, just so we've got a few more guns out there, and we will hope for the best. I can't remember if we still have that care crate thing on. Getting some extra cash for weaponry might be good. I mean, that's quite a phenomenal amount of dudes there. Let's just freeze those. I'm going to put a bomb there, drop an energy wave on them. Yep, we have that extra little bit of cash thing going on. Slow them down over that section. Let's put a bomb there for now. Let's freeze that lot and then drop an energy thing. I may just have to put another gun in here just to put that there. Freeze those. Stick those bad boys in reverse. Put a bomb down here, see if they make it that far. They are going to make it that far. Let's just drop an energy field down. Now I'm hoping between this electric gun and the machine gun at this very last point. Good. So we only got $48. That is not an exceptional amount of cash to then do anything with. What I'm going to do is slow them down at that point, and then maybe slow them down at one other point. slow them down there. Hopefully we'll get some more cash this round as well. And I think there's only 2 of those dudes, so hopefully we can handle this. If they catch up in time, freeze them all, drop an energy thing, put one there, stick you in reverse. I did honestly think those electrical things were supposed to bounce. I would have thought that, you know, it would have done more damage to them. I'm just going to drop that there. Get some more damage done to that larger walker. It's a whole lot of time, you know, spent not being hit walking up there, but there's not a lot I can do about it. Maybe put a gun there. I'd need something that could see quite some distance, really. Okay, so we're going to drop a freeze on all of that. Drop an energy field. Let's stick him in reverse. Let's put one of those there. I haven't seen any crates. They may have popped up, but I haven't actually seen any. So that's kind of unfortunate. I'm kind of hoping we do get some cash at the end of this. Maybe it's because I've been too busy concentrating on doing whatever I'm doing that I haven't seen crates pop up. But no cash that round. It was upsetting. $92 though. We can put a couple of weapons down. We have nothing flying currently. Can you see? You can kind of see. I'm just thinking when they walk up here, they're really just not taking any damage from anything. Let's put it there. It may be able to do a little bit of damage as they walk up this path. I'm going to put this right there. Just get that. Start recharging as quickly as possible. Now what I want to do here is definitely murder as much of that crap as possible. That mutator will be annoying. Guaranteed. These goddamn mutated dudes are so hard to kill. So we took some damage in the end. I was trying to click as fast as I could to stop that from happening. I was hoping for a damageless sort of run, get those 3 stars where we can. As it happens, it appears that so we're going to see our first new dude, which is a hoverer. Frontal block. I don't really know what that means. We will find out, I am sure, as we go through here. A little bit more cash, that's kind of useful to a point. What do we do with it though? Maybe spread the love of electricity. I think I do need to slow them down a little bit as well. We'll hope for some cash as we go forward here. Oh, those are the hoverers. They are actually in Sanctum 2. Their weak spot is in the back, meaning that they generally don't ever get hit by anything. Does make them almost impossible to kill. Although I'm sure we have armor penetration and whatever else. I mean, quite honestly, I don't know how we take care of hoverers really. They seem to do a pretty good job of just avoiding everything. Speed this up a little bit, I think. We should have this. Again, no random crate drops of cash that I saw, but I was too busy concentrating on other stuff, so maybe I missed them, which would be unfortunate. Free soakers, lots of little dudes. I'm going to put a machine gun there. I will probably just laden that whole thing with weaponry at some point. Now might be a good time to do that. Well, those are my choices. We're doing it. Try and get as much damage done in this first opening walk as is seemingly possible. The fact these three are kind of going around together, kind of useful. Just to have 64 of these scumbags to deal with. Little packs of 3 of those brood mothers are a pain because they can seemingly hide in numbers. Guns don't seem to really be able to cope. Still 35 of them to come out, it would seem. Or still 35 creatures to deal with as a whole. He kind of just ignored that slow entirely. A little bit of extra cash, nothing really to write home about. Big pack of them there, just hiding in numbers. Guns can't cope with all of it. Just freeze that lot, drop that. Hopefully that'll help thin those numbers out. Let's put one of those in there. Stick in reverse. I have cash to put more weaponry down if I really need to. At the moment, I'm not too worried. We'll see how this goes. And I honestly can't believe that. But I mean, we'd already taken damage this game anyway, so it wasn't like we were going to ever end up with a perfect score. Okay, so what do we want to do now? What do we want to do now? I think we'll kind of alternate. Oh, it's not really worth that. Might put a few more slow fields in around the place. Just to thin the pack a little bit, slow them down. Fair amount of these large dudes coming out. The hovers are obviously a continual pain in the arse. Let's freeze the shit out of those dudes, drop an energy team, we'll stick a bomb in there. Stick everyone in reverse. Just kind of got to let this plod along a little bit to a point. Don't have any real cash to do anything with. Just keep my eye on it in the hope that we can get enough damage done. I am going to freeze those and drop an energy over there. Those hovers really are a goddamn pain. They're almost worse than the goddamn large, heavy, walkery things. They don't have as much energy, but it seems to take forever to actually fucking get rid of the energy they do have. Okay, that's fair enough. Healers, pain in the ass. Big dudes, pain in the ass. We've got a lot of grief coming our way. For sure. So I think I'm basically just gonna light them up wherever possible. Stick another gun in there. I might just stick another gun in there. And hopefully we've got enough kind of on the board. The next couple of waves we're obviously just gonna upgrade what we do have, because there's not much else we can necessarily do. 3 of them coming out together really could work in our favour here. I mean, it does mean that the guns can't focus on any one of them necessarily, which is a possible pain, because they kind of get defended, like that healer still being alive even though it's got less energy, because it was floating around with these 3 just meant that it was never getting spotted. Oh, you son of a bitch! If those just hadn't have got close enough, it would have been fine. Let's put that there. I mean, again, because we're not going to get the perfect run, I don't need a perfect run, but obviously the more health my core has going into the final few rounds, the better. Just in case anything does make it through. I mean, these armoured dudes look like they are gonna kind of make it through, to be thoroughly honest. It's gonna end up being like that Soaker last time. I think there's gonna be just a sliver of health left, but it's gonna be enough just to get them through. Oh no, managed to take care of them. Again, no cash drops that I saw, but I may have missed them because I was too busy concentrating on what I was doing. And I think we've kind of hit the point where we've got enough towers down, or as many towers as we can physically have. Now it's just a case of slowing them down in certain places, and hoping that will aid us in doing what we need to do. And then we're going to upgrade some stuff. So oh, I didn't mean to actually upgrade the flooring, but that's fine. I didn't even know we could upgrade the flooring. Just upgrade that bad boy, look at that. And yeah, we'll upgrade the flooring again. That's awesome. I didn't know we could upgrade flooring. Now I do. Hopefully there should be a massive slowdown at that point. Nice little bit of slowdown there. Do like that extra slowdown on the pads. Very useful. Kind of need some slowdown over here, I think. I can actually stick one there. It'll have to do for now. There's quite a large collection of shit there. Let's just drop it. We now have a couple of upgraded dudes as well, which is going to be a pain to deal with. Let's just reverse that upgraded dude. Goddamn mutators. That may have not been the best placing for that super slow upgrade situation, but I am thinking I do need to slow them down a fair amount. Yeah, we've had some damage done to the core this round as well. A little bit more there. Hoverers just being a pain. Again, not really sure how you're supposed to deal with those necessarily. In a massive pack of 3 like this, the guns don't even know which one to really fire at. Again, I could probably sort it out so they aim for a certain like most health or largest creature or whatever else, but for the most part it seems sensible. Just there's another couple of bits of damage there. Kind of unfortunate towards the end there a little bit, but we're on wave 9, so hopefully it won't matter too much. I don't know if I want to spend all of that, but I am going to spend all of that. There, I think we need to upgrade that. We can't upgrade any more. We'll just have to hope for some more cash here going into the next round. Or we'll have to hope to get at least some cash here, upgrade some of these other slow down fields. Everything is goddamn armoured now, which is really quite irritating. Got a lot of stuff going on, lots of stuff to kill. Just drop that there. A little bit of extra cash can't hurt. Let's upgrade that. That. I'll upgrade that twice. Might as well take that to the max level. Lots of the larger armoured walkers coming through, it would seem. These ones are virtually untouched, which is kind of scary. Let's just get those there. quite honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if a number of these actually made it through to the final part, because these dudes barely even being touched at this point. As much as that energy thing works better with a freeze, obviously, I mean, there's probably too much damage left on these dudes. Oh no, we managed to do it. Fair enough. So wave 10, we have our boss coming out. It's a hoverer. That is basically just death for us. I think so. We'll upgrade that. We'll upgrade that because they have to go through that really slow process over there. Upgrade this one towards the end. I think we'll just upgrade this gun. And we will just hope for the best here. I mean, we've made it through to the last round. Our core is not in a great place, but then really once the boss gets there, it doesn't matter what condition our kind of core is in. If it reaches the core, then it's over and done with anyway. So it's of little to no consequence, really and truly, at that point. I'm just going to reverse the boss at this point. Having a healer out there with a boss is really quite a scary prospect, I have to say. I'm going to freeze it with its back to the gun in the hope that, because it's frontally armoured, front block or whatever the term was, having it shot in the back is actually, I think, far more damaging. I need that healer to die, thank you very much. I kind of don't mind the healer to a point, but when it's anywhere near the boss, that is a concern. Get ready to freeze the boss in a position where hopefully it's going to get shot an awful lot. Drop the energy, we'll put one of those there, then stick it in reverse. A couple of large walkers still roaming around. I'm hoping, with looking at the boss's energy, this one is in the bag somewhat. We will just make sure by dropping a few more bits for it. There you go. So we won't get our 3 stars for having a perfect core energy at the end there, but that is a success as far as I am concerned. We will return to the world map, we will have that, do that, and then we have unlocked this one. We have another point to spend, as per usual though, with these videos and this whole situation. That will be in the next episode, which I hope you will join me for. I will see you then.